Hello and welcome to another Super Smash Bros. 64 tier list. This one is going to be about how well designed these characters were for the game. This is going to take multiple different aspects into consideration, and I'm just going to go across the line as to how I feel about them. And Captain Falcon, he comes from a racing game. There isn't really much you can do about that. I like the idea of the Falcon Punch. It's really fun. I love stepping on people. I love that kick. I kind of do miss it. You know, he has the shoulder thing in later games now. That kick used to be so much fun. I love this up here, his down here. In terms of what I like a lot of things about his kick. The one thing I will say that will make Falcon lose some points for me is the fact that he has a gun holster with no gun. Why do you have a gun, bro? You're a bounty hunter, and your main choice of doing things is literally to physically punch people when you have a gun. I don't know. Design-wise, I feel like that's kind of weird, you know? But why would a racer also have a gun? That is another question to be answered, so. Overall, I feel like his design, you can't really compare it to the games it comes from, so there's that. But it comes together for a very fun kit. And honestly, it makes sense. Everything he does makes sense. Even the whole, his upbeat, him looking like a falcon, I like the theming on it. So they went with a whole lot of, oh, his name is Captain Falcon. Let's give him Falcon-like things. I like that. So I can't complain too much. I'd say he has a pretty decent design. But for now, you know, I'll put him in the B tier. That's an okay design. S is great. A is good. B is alright. C is not good. D is terribly designed. Donkey Kong! Donkey Kong has a giant punch. I don't necessarily know where he got that from, I'll be honest. His back here, I don't know where he got that from. It's just him lying down. Was his dash attack? His dash attack was the same as his dash attack in 64, right? In Donkey Kong 64, I believe. Is that the one where he just does the leaping kick? I believe so, because I think he got the roll in like a later game. Yeah, it was a leaping. So that was from 64. The slap, again, I feel like the hand one thing, I guess you could say it's close to his swinging of his drums with that one. Up smash is clapping people, yeah, you know. He's up smash. Ooh, that really funny. That was like really sort of like he broke dance. Yeah. Donkey Kong's moveset left a lot to be desired. I'll be honest. I love this sphere though. Don't get me wrong. And it's down here. I love stepping on people. Left a lot to be desired though. Like honestly, it didn't feel like enough Donkey Kong references were there. And even now to this day, I can technically feel that way about DK. He's just a brawler, which to be fair, DK would be considered a brawler. He's literally a gorilla. But there's so much things that Donkey Kong has that I feel like they could do more with. So, I'm gonna put you in the nod here. Fox McCloud. Now we're gonna go with 64. It's an on-rail shooter. He has a gun. Pew pew pew. Good design. Totally. GG. We're done. But no. Fox is a soldier. He has a gun that he actually uses. Yay! Uses your gun. Lasers comes from a rail shooter, so it's very difficult. His up here, the way Fox's kit comes together makes it really good. His kit comes together. His only weird part in this kit, I will always say, is 64 F Smash has always been weird for me for Fox, but everything else, Fox-wise, I like his kit. Firefox, everything just kind of melds together where it feels like it's an alright design. Like, not as good as, say, Falcon, but overall, I can't say it's a bad one. It feels better, more complete than a few others, so yeah. Jigglypuff, Pokemon. She has Pound as her neutral beat. She gets Pound. She gets Sing. Cool. They made Rest a move that's supposed to be for recovery, not the recovery, but instead explode your opponent. Interesting choice. She can float because she's the balloon Pokemon. I like that. And then she does regular attacks otherwise. Honestly, she's not that badly designed. She's pretty faithful to the games, except for Rest. Rest is weird. So she's definitely going to lose points for Rest, but pound. And then the fact, you think she has small limbs, she's just gonna stubby attacks, so it makes sense. And then again, she uses Sing. So honestly, she's fine. I think she has a pretty good design, actually. Now we're gonna come to the very good design that is Kirby Town. Let's be honest, he's probably the best designed character. One of the best designed characters in all of Smash. And I mean that in terms of his kit and everything. Let's look through Kirby's moveset. He gets a drill kick. Okay, that's his down here. Up B, final cutter. That's a Kirby move. Down B, stone. That's a Kirby move. His neutral B is absorbed and he literally takes everyone else's power, which is also why he's the most fun character in the game to play. Spoilers for that tier list if you haven't seen it yet, but he's the most fun character in the game for me. So, overall, and a lot of his moves are either, obviously became incorporated into other games later down, but a lot of them you can see are derivatives of actual abilities he gets in game. And that's honestly why I think Kirby, if we're going to look at like a translation to everything and how the kit comes out and how he's just well designed, F tier easily. Link is another one I will honestly go out of my way to say is actually really faithful in a good way, even though it kind of hurts him. Again, Link's design in general goes a lot further than just, Kirby's multiple jumps and all this stuff. Link has the boots on, the heavy boots on. He's not a very jump, so his jumps are not very good. He's heavy. He's got a lot of armor on him. His grab is the hook shot. His grab is the hook shot. I didn't even want to call Kirby's grab a suplex, but his grab is the hook shot. His smash attack, his forward smash, is basically just a jump attack. He has up B, a spin attack. Oh my god. Of course, down smash is a little different. Up smash, you can only do hit, But again, he gets his bombs. They're not, as ridiculously powerful as his bombs, as the bombs and not bombs. What am I talking about? Bomb flowers and such, and regular bombs from his games. But he has his movement, which again would mostly be stunning things. Honestly, Nair is fine. Back here is fine. Back here is really good, actually. I like his back here a lot. Up here, like, everything just makes sense for a Swordy. And then when you combine the fact that a lot of the Zelda things that you should expect to be there are there, yeah, I have to give it to him. Link, also, S tier design. S tier design, bro. Even if a lot of the things, from the translation from the game to, it's phenomenal. Luigi, he has fireballs, like Fire Luigi would have. Everything else is somewhat made up. He's Jumpman, so I guess the Super Jump Punch makes sense. Being able to jump higher than his brother has always been a thing. That makes sense. Everything else is just somewhat brawler. Same can be said for Mario. Except Mario has coins, which I guess is a little bit. I mean, Luigi's fire, even though Mario's more like. They're alright. Honestly, they're alright, but they're also not very good at the same time. I'll be honest, they're not very good at the same time. In terms of the translations. Like, where does the tornado come from? Where? I don't know where the tornado came from. Again, they jump, so I guess it's the way they jump. You can say that's how the Super Jump Punch kind of works. So I can kind of see that. But when did Mario ever breakdance for down smash? The headbutt thing, they have giant heads. I guess I can see it working. Punching people, I guess. He punched in Mario 64, so it's something. But and fireballs, and it's something. Ness is a weird one. In terms of translating from Earthbound to Smash, it's a very good translation in terms of him having some of the abilities that were in the game. But the abilities weren't his, they were Paula! It was Paula's! He stole the abilities! Or he was just given different abilities. So honestly, in terms of the others of like him having his baseball bat, cool. Him having his yo-yo, cool. The floaty jump thing is weird since I don't think that would necessarily be the case, but I guess he's using his psychic powers to kind of float and jump. So in terms of that, that's pretty cool. So he's pretty much leaning towards a good design. The only problems are PK Fire not being his and PK Thunder not being his. Psy Magnet, I don't remember if he had Psy Magnet. I don't recall if he had Psy Magnet. But I've never actually played Earthbound, but I've seen playthroughs of it. So that one's a little hard, but I know his specials were mostly his, so he's losing a little bit of points there. But since all of his stuff makes sense, like technically he's psychic, technically I feel like he'd have the ability to learn it. I'd have to put him like right above. Hello? Falcon, move your ass down. There we go. Pikachu! Pikachu. Up B, quick attack, not doing damage. That's kind of weird, but also pretty good. Or is it agility in this game? I don't remember. I think it was quick attack in general. In one, I think they changed it to let be agility in another one, but I'm pretty sure it was a quick attack in one in 64. Thunder Jolt. That's not a real move. Could have made it like Thunder Shock or something. So, again, that's not really people. Thunder! Thunder is cool. Thunder is cool. Everything else is just like a bunch of electric things. We don't know Zap Cannon. I think it's X-Max like Zap Cannon, but that's not a Gen 1 move. I don't think Gen 2 came out when Smash 64 was out. Did it? I'm trying to remember, because I don't feel like it's not any Gen 2 mons. There weren't any Gen 2 mons in 64, so no, they were not. So you could say it was inspired by the Smash 64 one month. And something similar to that. Either way, in terms of translation from Pokemon to I think Pikachu is not very good design. Like in terms of Smash 64, he still has a lot of fun electricity stuff going on for, so it's pretty good in that department. So it's not awful, but translation-wise, your design ain't all that, Pikachu. You're hanging with Donkey Kong. Samus. Sam to the us. Sam to the us. Samus. Charge shot. Check. Bombs. Check. I guess that's basically because she just basically ran into she could wall jump. So I guess the ability to kick and such. Oh, screw attack. Check. So yeah, she's not awful. She also has that grab. That's also another thing. So at her roll, good incorporation of it. So yeah, Samus is pretty alright. She's pretty cool. I like how she's designed actually. And she's also pretty fun. Of course, she's more of a blower type. I wouldn't say she's an S tier design. Because I feel like there's some things that just aren't, gonna translate well or do well for this game. But otherwise, she's definitely right here with Jigglypuff. And last but not least, Yoshi! Can Yoshi throw eggs in his game? Yes. Can Yoshi turn people into eggs in his game? Yes. Does Yoshi sit on people in this game with a hip drop or Yoshi Bomber? Yes. Does Yoshi have a big ass head and would probably use it as a weapon? Most definitely yes. Does Yoshi have a nice tail that he probably should be using more as a weapon? Yes. Do I feel like Yoshi would be kicking people? No. No, the back here is weird. Other than the back here though, Yoshi's kick. Actually, I can see the flutter shit. Flutter kick, flutter jump. I can see that too. So overall, I think Yoshi is pretty well translated from his games to Smash. I think that is also definitely a very much an A tier design. Actually, he might actually make it an S tier design. He's actually really, really good and really translated too as well. So yeah, I think that's how well designed for at least how well they translate over. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. More Smash content is coming. We are finally through with 64, and next time we'll be moving on to how fun characters were to play in Super Smash Brothers Melee. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!